Columbia University survey suggests most teenagers know someone who is smoking, drinking, or using drugs. CNN student news anchor Carl Azuz is following this story, and you have the study in front of you, and there's some surprising things, disturbing things in this study.
Both. I mean, look, the study said that 17% of students are smoking, doing drugs, or drinking. But the real kicker here, Carol, is the fact that according to this survey, it was a telephone survey of over 1,000 American teenagers, they're doing it during school hours. Students are finding a way and a place to do this, possibly on campus. And at least a third of them are saying those who do drugs, who smoke and drink, they say it's easy to do this on campus and to get away with it.
So they're smoking pot in school. Why aren't people catching them?
What's going on, champions? This is Julien, Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, special education teacher, here to take the fear out of fitness and help you become the best you. Class is in session. Here's the deal. You saw the video. That survey, I don't even think it's accurate. I think it's more than 17% of the students knowing someone that is doing drugs, alcohol, or vaping. Nobody smokes in school anymore. The smoking is not a thing anymore. At least smoking cigarettes in school is not a thing anymore. Now, for the rest of it, as a teacher, legit, not kidding, as an actual teacher, not a teacher here on YouTube, but an actual teacher, you don't know how many kids I've caught vaping, smoking, dope, wax pens, drinking in school. Now, I'm not going to go into the gory details, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Where I work and where I will work, anybody that tries, I will catch you. I'll definitely catch you. There's a line of students that will tell you so. Oh yeah, I will catch you. You ain't getting away from me. I know you're doing it. And when I know you're doing it, I'll catch you. But I digress. What's being done about it? Well, truth be told, there is something being done about it. We're using technology, artificial intelligence in some cases, to monitor the activities of our students. And utilizing this technology, don't worry, nobody's got your kid chipped. So before y'all go freaking out, nobody's chipping your kids, nobody's recording your kids in places that they should be recorded. It's not that. We're doing it in a kosher way, I promise. But we're monitoring our students. We're monitoring their movements. We're making sure we know who their friends are. We know if their friends is the type of person that actually either supplies it or is partaking in it themselves. And I'm telling you now, their opportunities and windows are closing. The places that they go to do it at are closing. We monitor them very, very well now, at least where I teach at, and at least in the school district that I teach at. Do some kids fall between the cracks a little bit at first? But I guarantee you, they do get caught and they do get in trouble. There are consequences for your actions, and we make sure that happens. But that's not the entire point of this video. The entire point of this video is that there are children as young as middle school who are doing drugs inside the school. Not saying it's every kid. I'm not even saying it's a lot of kids. But I'll say it's enough. And the reason why they're doing it is because they think that this is what it means to be an adult. And the problem is that it's the influences around them, and not the influences around them meaning the kids, but the influences around them meaning their parents. The influences around them meaning their adult guardians or their adult family members that they happen to be around a little bit too much, that is influencing them to be this way. Let's put it like this. It may not be you, mom, dad. It might be your brother. It might be your sister. You know, Aunt Joan, Uncle Johnny. Might be them. Might be grandma or grandpa. Your job as a parent is to protect your children from all bad influences. And if it seems that you're finding yourself in a conundrum because the people you're entrusting to watch your kids are also the bad influence on them, you need to do something different. I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to run. I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to jump. I'm saying it. And if a hit dog hollers, go right ahead. You'll make my job a lot easier. But here's the deal. It is your responsibility to make sure that your children know what the deal is. I'm telling you straight up, my mama would have killed me. She would have tore my behind to shreds. Especially in middle school. I was only like this big and a half an ounce. My mother would have thrown me around the house whooping my behind. Had I been doing drugs, drinking, smoking, vaping. If vaping was a thing. Vaping was not a thing when I was a kid. This was a long time ago. But I'd have been destroyed. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's so real that my neighborhood knew not to even try. And I was already out of high school when dudes would offer me a hit of a blunt. And before I could open my mouth, the people in their neighborhood would automatically shut it down and be like, yo, he don't do that. Yo, he can speak for himself? No. We telling you, he don't do that. I'll take it, but he don't do that. Even if I wanted to, the hood wouldn't let me do it. I'm just keeping it real. I would have to fight my block in order for me to do it. If the people from my neighborhood, if y'all are on Forest Avenue in the Bronx right now, if y'all are from the Forest Avenue in the Bronx and you know me, go ahead and go in the comment section and let them know that I'm not kidding. Y'all would have fought me, beat me down, stomp me into grape jelly to not let me even think about touching a blunt, a crack pipe, snorting stuff, injection needles, whatever. Y'all, I know that's what would have happened. And then if I did manage to do it not around y'all, I wouldn't have the friends that I have. I wouldn't have the people around me that I have. I know that for a fact. And today's day and age, we get caught up in just doing the most because we can. And what y'all don't realize is that that's the way they want you. I'm going to tell you what I tell my students. They want you dumb. They want your brain not functioning properly. They want you inebriated so that they can reach their hands in your back pocket while you're knocked out. The powers that be want you like this because they want you to see the people that emulate this nonsense and want you to imitate that nonsense so that it could continue on a perpetual cycle. Now, I'm not talking about just simply, now, as a black man, y'all already know. But this goes to everybody. This goes to everybody. Ain't a solitary person I'm not talking to. Black, white, Hispanic, Mexican, Arab, Asian, doesn't matter. Your mind is clouded. Your judgment is impaired. Your instincts are dulled. Whatever you do as a grown-up and is moving in a responsible manner, that's your business for the most part. But adults, two things, huge favor. Do it responsibly and don't do it around your kids. Your children see that. Your children smell it. The other part is, there's kids that come to school smelling like a whole Snoop Dogg concert. Smelling like a whole 420. And it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. And the sad part is, in most cases, it's not even them doing it. It's you. Adult. Grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, cousin, mom, dad. It's you. And then got the nerve to get offended when we got to send Johnny home. Or call you to tell you to bring him a change of clothes. Or it's bad that I got to take, me and my colleagues got to take the Febreze to him. Yes, I said it. Febreze him. Take the jacket off, Febreze. Hands and arms out, legs spread, Febreze them. You get a contact high being around them because y'all smoking so much. And the other thing is, you smoking in the car like a dummy and then get mad when the cops pull you over. Yo, they always mess with me, yo. Yo, the cops always mess with me, yo. I don't even know. I ain't even doing nothing, yo. I'm just driving, mind my own business. We drove by you. Your whole car smelled like an ounce of weed. You don't think you gonna get pulled over when the cop smells a car going by like that? And then when they drive and they do a sniff test driving by a car, and when they get you and they know it's you because it's coming through the vents in their vehicle as they're riding behind you? Come on now. Come on now. The fact of the matter remains is this. Some of us are trying to be adults and we ain't even an adult, but we're older. But we're old. We're over the age of 21, but we're not adults. We're children. Look at me, I can do this. Look. Ooh, look at me, I can do this. Wherever I feel like it, because I'm an adult. Ain't nobody better not say nothing to me. Looking like a whole fool out here. Messing with your image. Your likeness. Messing with your name. Your NIL for short. For those of y'all who don't know what that means. Name, image, and likeness. You're messing with it. Is that what you want to be known for? Is that who you want to identify yourself as? All the things in this world that they allow you to identify yourself as now. You want to identify yourself as a drunk, as somebody who doesn't have enough self-control not to do some of the things that you do in front of your kids. You can't let them go to sleep. You can't make them go to bed first and do it outside of your house, right in your backyard or something, or in the front yard, wherever they can't smell it. You gotta do it in the house. Alcohol, you gotta get inebriated in the house while they're awake. Why do you think this is? Why do you think they're doing this? Why do you think these kids are doing the things that they do in the school. That I gotta be the one climbing up into ceiling tiles, checking toilet paper rolls. Oh yeah, I know. Checking hidden compartments in the bathroom. Knowing the movement patterns of your children to the point where I know where they stash it. They slightly go off campus, go into a little area somewhere, not too far off from the school grounds, and try to do it. Shout out to the people in the school district neighborhoods who monitor our kids beyond our sites, who let us know what our children are doing when they're going to lunch, supposedly, when they're smoking and joking in somebody's backyard, or smoking and joking in somebody's back alley of their homes. Shout out to them. Shout out to the SROs that monitor the situation and allow us to get these kids in the right position. Shout out to the intelligent people who know not to do it and who knows to stay far from it when it's happening. So that way we also know when it's happening. Because when I see kids going the other way, I know something's going down that shouldn't be happening. I'm giving you the game, kids. You can't get away with it. And there's no way you're getting around it. You don't think we don't know y'all try to coordinate your little nonsense with your text messages through your phone? You don't think we don't know that? Goofy. We know it. We know you're going, hey, go to the bathroom at 1:30. I'ma be there. I got the stuff. I'm going to the bathroom at 1 o'clock. I'm going to the bathroom right before lunch. Yo, let's go to the bathroom before school starts. Even if you're not text messaging it, y'all are coordinating it before you get to school. And you don't think we don't know that? We know, and we're catching you. And like I said, now more than ever, it's a little bit harder now to get away with it. We don't think like I said, we know who you hang out with. So, for the people out there that are concerned about their children potentially getting into some stuff that they shouldn't be getting into at any age before the age of 21, I got news for you. This report is 100% true. But I also got news for you. We're on to them. And we're making sure that we're doing what we can to catch them. May not be every single time we're going to catch them, but I guarantee you, if you're involved, we're going to catch you. 100%. We will catch every person that's involved in it. I even have a little bit of an instinct for those little sweet and innocent kids that look sweet and innocent, but y'all are, Muggsy from the Bugs Bunny cartoons that was dressing up like a baby and trying to be all innocent, but then all of a sudden Bugs Bunny opens the bathroom door and sees Buddy shaving. Yeah. I know. Finster, that's what his name was. Finster. Oh, Finster, baby. Right? Yeah, that one. We know you Finsters. You ain't fooling me. You'll never fool me. Eventually, I'll get you. And eventually, my colleagues will get you. And eventually, all the people, all the teachers around the country are going to get you. Don't do it in school. Don't do it at all. But definitely don't do it in school. Parents, stop doing this stuff in front of your kids. Just because you're grown, just because you're telling them not to, or they're going to whoop you're gonna whoop them, or you're gonna take their PlayStation or take their phone or all this other stuff, does not deter them. The thing that deters them is being the person that they admire most. They admire you. They follow you. They emulate you. They imitate you. So if they're doing it, more than likely you're doing it. And if you're not doing it, then you need to monitor who your child hangs out with, who your child is around on a regular basis. You know if somebody else in your family is doing it. And you know if your child is around that person that does it. They're being influenced. And you need to make sure you know who are the people that influence them so that you and your children can be the best you. Guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Click the comments below. Click the subscribe button. I need y'all to get this algorithm moving because these messages are hot. Have a nice day and be the best you.